Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to give you 5 video editing tips using Filmora 9. I hope these tips can help you save your time and effort in making videos using Filmora 9. Let's getting started now. My very first tip for making any kind of project, small or big, is to double-check your project settings and preferences in Filmora before you start doing anything. It's important to know which aspect ratio you're going to make, as well as the frame rate of your timeline. Added to that, having correct preferences settings will help you to avoid laggy issues on the way. With Filmora 9, you can choose your project aspect ratio right from the start page. If you want to make YouTube video, 16:9 resolution is the one that I recommended. There are a couple of other options you can select right at this drop-down menu too. Once you're in the user interface, go ahead to the File menu, select Project Settings. Then lock your project ratio and choose your timeline frame rate at this area. Click OK to return to the editing interface. Another important setting is the Preferences tab at the same File menu. Here you need to check if your project auto-saving option is enabled or not. It's highly recommended to have auto-save time at 1 minute for every project you're working with, as the editor may crash unexpectedly anytime. Make sure you double-check this Performance tab and enable GPU acceleration option at this area, as well as creating proxies for previewing smoothly while editing videos. Background auto-rendering option should be disabled, as it will cause laggy issues. Now you can start importing your media file into the library for editing. My second tip is to organize your media library by creating separated folders for each source of footage, music for your project, sound effect, and so on. For example, I can rename this default folder to Canon, which is the camera I use to shoot these footage. I can create another folder by click on the icon at the bottom left corner of the library and give it another Canon name. Then I can bring my new footage to this folder. Doing the same tricks, I can create more folders for my background music and sound effect for this project. If you have a footage such as your intro or outro that you're going to use from any project, import them into this shared folder. Sometimes while editing, your video and audio tracks are very small like this. You can easily adjust your track height by clicking on this plus icon, select Adjust Track Height, then you can choose normal size or big size. Alternatively, right-click on this area to adjust your track height. Then you have multiple clips on the timeline. It's faster to do color correction on one clip than apply it to the other clips on the timeline. To do that, you can work on one clip. I am just giving you an example. I will not care about my bad color correction work. When it's done, click OK. Then right-click on your first clip, select Copy Effect. Highlight all other clips on the timeline. Right mouse click and select Paste Effect. Now you have all clips color corrected in the same way. My final tip for you today is how to delete things you don't want to use on the timeline. This tip is helpful when you want to modify your project, but you still want to use a part of it. Let's see this example. I need to keep my main video and audio track on this timeline and delete the rest. In order to do that, I can lock my main video and audio track by clicking on this lock icon at the beginning of the track. Then I can highlight all other things on the timeline by pressing Ctrl+A on my keyboard, then select Delete. By doing that, I still have my locked tracks on the timeline. That's all I want to share with you in today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any question, let me know at the comment section below. If you're new here, Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss my next tutorials. Thanks for watching and I will see you in my next videos. Bye for now.